Hello everyone, my name is Deadrec and welcome to Historical Trash Box where we talk about history and trash this way. And today we're doing a one-parter today, a bit of a shorter episode because I'm pretty sure I can get all of this information out in one episode. So this is one of our first and very few episodes where it's only one single solitary part. Alright, today we're going to be focusing on the history of nuclear power, more like a brief history of nuclear power. You guys can do a little bit more research if I don't say anything that would help you. So, sorry, burp right there. Let's just get right into it. So, before we start, we need to understand how nuclear power works. So the way nuclear power works is that there's an atom of uranium or any other radioactive material comes in contact with a non-radioactive material, like that's more like a metal, like copper or iron, something like that. When these come in contact together, they make two different elements, which is called nuclear fission. When nuclear fission happens, more atoms of radioactive material are launched all over the place, and when those come in contact with more non-reactive radioactive material, it causes a chain reaction which can produce a large amount of energy. So that's basically how nukes work. Uranium or even like plutonium or whatever, they come in contact with other atoms and they break them, making a bit of energy, and that chain reaction makes a lot of energy. So let's continue on to the beginning of the weaponization of nuclear power. In about 1938, there were some scientists in America, one of which was my man Albert Einstein, that found out how to control nuclear fission. They also learned that when nuclear fission happens, a new material is made called plutonium, which is more radioactive than any other material. When these facts came to the public, everyone would have been terrified if they knew what this meant, but they didn't. This meant that nuclear fission could be weaponized and, if used right, could cause mutual assured destruction, or MAD. The first time a nuclear power was ever tested was in New Mexico on July 16, 1945. It was a success. The bomb was better than the scientists ever expected but that was scary for them. They expected the bomb to be no more than just an enhanced artillery shell, but it was a war-ending device. The first time a nuke was ever used in the means of war was on August 6, 1945 on the city of Hiroshima. 3 days later in Nagasaki. The total estimated combined death toll was about 150,000 people, but it could have been a lot more because of the after radiation. So, a lot of countries have nuclear power. Countries like the United States, Russia, they all have extreme power, and the United States was the first one to obviously have nuclear power, but the USSR wasn't too far behind because they had spies in the USA to catch on to the development. This Cold War was, only cold because of the nukes. I'd say if there was no nukes in the Cold War, the two countries would battle until like the 1960s. That would be a good estimate. So I'm going to tell you, not as of today, but as of the last time we knew any of these, the last time this was ever updated was back on December 21st of 2020. So as of December 21st, 2020, these are the countries that have nukes and how many they have. Russia has 6,375 nukes. The United States of America has 5,800. France has 290. China, those are swapped. Okay, China should be above France with 320, while France is down there with 290. United Kingdom has 215. Pakistan has 160. India has 135. Israel has 90, and North Korea has about 30 to 40 nukes. So that's an extremely brief history of nuclear power. So if I missed anything that you would really like me to tell you, sorry, this was an extremely short video, we had no ideas of what to do, so I had to pop out this script and all these details really quickly, and I could only make what I just read and explained on. So yeah, I'm sorry that this is such a short video. We're kind of having trouble with editing stuff, and it's just really hard to do this stuff. So yeah, well, that's it. So if you have any more questions, you can continue to ask me, or you can go search it on your own. All right? I love you all. Have a good day.